Hi, Megan. Hi,
Hey,
Janessa.
Stepper
Hi.
Doodle! Hi, Janessa!
Hi.
How
All
we
right.
doing?
Great. How are you?
Good. How about you guys?
Fabulous.
That's good.
Fabulous. So, for anyone who's watching tonight, we have Janessa Vice, and she is the owner, the founder of Hay EZ. At Hay EZ, we're all about making feeding time faster, cleaner, easier for horse owners. Our innovative stands are built to hold hay nets open so you can fill them with ease and without struggle or wasted hay. We currently offer the Freestanding Hay EZ Stand. Is built to stay in your barn, giving you strong, steady help for filling multiple nets quickly and with less mess. Hallelujah. The
Yep.
hanging Hay EZ Stand take the hassle out of feeding while you're on the go. Very lightweight, compact, and easy to hang. This stand is perfect for traveling shows, rodeos, or filling hay nets anywhere outside or inside the barn. Custom award stands, personalized for shows, rodeos, or any events. A functional, one of a kind award your winners will actually use. We're not stopping there. We've got a couple new stands dropping at the end of the year. Hold on, I gotta find my place. um, all right, so stay tuned for even more ways to make feeding easy. I love it. Built by horse people for horse people. Feed easy, go hay easy. So, Janessa, tell us about yourself. How did you get into horses? When did you start? Maybe tell us about your first horse, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. I am actually a first generation rodeo horse owner, so none of my family or anybody is into horses. We went to a rodeo one day and I seen a horse and I told everybody that that's what I wanted to do. So I made that happen. I got
Yeah.
my first horse at 15. I started riding when I believe it was 6. And I was able to save up and get my first horse at 15. And now I actually have 2, and they're both sisters by the same dad, different mom. So, yeah. That's, I don't know what else to say.
I think Megan's having problems. You're talking and you're muted, Megan.
Yeah.
Look, she's still talking and she's muted.
All right. Well, you asked the question. I was waiting for you to ask a question.
Okay, so tell us what brought you into this frustrating universe of hay nets.
Oh my goodness. So I used to own my own boarding facility, so I used to have 10 plus horses, and majority of them needed hay nets, and just filling them was a disaster, as we all know. I've tried everything. Like the main way I was using was like holding it open with my knees and packing hay in, and then I went to a muck bucket, and then I went to a trash can, and just everything you name it. Nothing was working. So I decided that I wanted to do something about it, make something that's easy, designated for that. And so here we are.
So Megan and I have done a lot of barn tours in the last year, and it's pretty phenomenal to see how many people are using hay nets.
Yes.
I think it's grown. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like there's so many more hay nets in use than maybe 10 years ago. I feel like most people use hay nets in trailers only, and I don't remember like visiting friends at boarding barns or other things. I don't remember seeing the volume of hay nets that I don't, Megan and I are seeing a lot, doing these barn tours. So, um, I use them here and there when I had horses in the property, and the biggest thing I hated was filling them. It was so bad. did the same thing you did. Use your knees, use your body, muck buckets, that doesn't really work, trash can, it's just frustrating. So I love that you come up with some products that we're going to get into showing people. Megan, looks like you had a question.
I did. How did you start your business? Like, I think it's a great idea, but I was sitting here going like, I wouldn't even know where to start in terms of manufacturing. Like, are you handy? Because I'm not.
Yeah, so I grew up in a small town, and my parents, my one side was mechanics and my other side was like carpentry, manufacturing. So I have all the skills. I actually went to school for welding. So I, yep, I I don't know, I thought of it and I figured out how to, it was a lot of trial and error. It took about probably 6 months to get something that was correct and useful over repetitiveness, and it was convenient for everybody. But we finally were able to do it.
I love it. You're a welder. That's phenomenal. I love seeing women in those fields, and that absolutely gives you the manufacturing type background to do this right.
Yep.
So what did you start out with, like for as far as materials, and where did you get you to? Like, can you talk a little bit about your creative process?
Yeah, so I wanted something that you didn't have to bend over, because I myself, I have a back condition that I can't be bent over for very long without me being in excruciating pain. So I wanted something that was level with you, and the only time you would have to bend over is to pick up the hay. So I figured out the height that I wanted it to be, and I figured instead of a circle, I would do a square to hold it like a square, small square bale. So it just slides right into it, and I just put 2 and 2 together. And I first started out with just square tubing and round bar, and I didn't like it. It was bending, and I didn't want that to happen when people fill. I want something strong and sturdy but light enough. So then I came up with bar channel. So it's a C channel, so it has that extra structure on both sides, so it's not easily bent, and that it can hide the legs underneath to be welded so that you can't catch your finger, the net on any sharp edges or anything. So yeah.
I really like the hook one. I think, which one did you start with first? The stand and then
Yes.
the hook? Yeah,
Yep.
I was watching all your videos and I was like, that's so cool. I may not have liked, or I may have liked hay nets if your product was start your business.
What, can you repeat that? You kind of glitched out there for a second.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay.
When did you start your business?
So I started creating in 2021 is when I got the idea that I wanted to, and then 2022 is when I actually started pushing it, and like all my family and friends, they liked the idea and they wanted something similar. So I thought, wow, people are actually interested in this. Like, I want to actually help other people, not just myself, because I know the struggle and everybody else knows the struggle. So I started promoting in 2022, and then in 2023 I made it official and bought the LLC and started promoting a lot stronger. And then yeah.
So, are you making them? Do you have someone else that's manufacturing them? Like, do you spend all day making them?
Yeah, so I do majority of the work, but my other half does help occasionally when he can. So he is a big help. But I do cut all the material. I tack them up. I weld them. Yep. I mark it. I pretty much do all. He helps welding when I can't weld, and he helps me powder coat them. They are professionally powder coated so that they don't scratch easy. So it is a team effort, but yeah, I do a majority of the work.
I am so impressed. Congratulations.
Thank
I
you.
love hearing that. This is not only woman owned, but you're in the manufacturing process. You're hands on. I love that.
Yeah,
That is awesome. So kudos to you.
thank
So
you.
yeah, oops, sorry, Megan. Were you jumping in, Megan? We were talking earlier before we went live here. Should we go ahead and show your website?
Yeah.
And then maybe you can walk us through some of the stuff. So let's get that in here. Can you guys see that okay? Are you able to see it, Janessa?
Yep.
Okay, great. So this is her website, and we're just right at the home page. There's a little welcome in here, and then I'm gonna just scroll down a little bit. If you want to talk about anything, please feel free. But yeah, this looks great.
I see a few things that didn't transfer well. We just published this new looking website, and I see a few things that it messed up when it published. So I'll have to go back and fix that. But
So not only are you welding and creating all these, but are you also your own web designer?
yep.
That's awesome. Good job.
Thanks.
But yeah, so this one looks cool. So that's powder coated, right? You said?
Yep.
Right. Okay, so they hold. We need to talk about like the durability here, and I want to like just sit right here with the benefits and the description. So 100 pounds of hay.
Yep. So our hanging ones can hold 100 plus pounds, and our freestanding can hold like 300 plus pounds.
Oh, there's no way I could put up a hay net that has 300 pounds of. I couldn't even put up a hay net that had 100 pounds of hay in it. That's wild.
We wanted them very over the top so that they
Yeah,
wouldn't bend easily.
Ooh,
that's
we have. I'm going to rudely interrupt. We do have quite a few comments and questions. We have a question that says, "How long would it take to make one?"
So currently we are making them as orders come in. That next year we're definitely trying to keep stock. We're limited in our shop right now with how much that we can make ahead of time, but so far we can get one out in a day,
can
like a
people
freestanding. Yep. And
can
our go
sorry.
nope, go ahead.
You've mentioned that these can be created for like awards for horse shows or year-end awards for horse show series. So I definitely think it's cool to talk about that. Is there somewhere on the website I should go?
I don't have pictures on the website. I do have some on our Facebook page. We did supply the awards, some awards for the PWC finals in Verndale, Minnesota.
So can people order like a custom powder coated color?
We don't have that as an option yet. If people, I've had people reach out to me, like I've had multiple people reach out for pink, which we didn't offer. And then I got so much action with that. We did make pink a color that people can order.
I love that.
So if people just reach out to me, we can usually make something work.
That's cool. Okay, so this is the table mount that's currently being shown.
Yes.
And can you talk about like what you mean by table mount, how this works?
So this actually just dropped about a week ago. So this is like a do-it-yourself kind of station. So like if you wanted something low cost, but you still wanted the functionality of our stands, we made this out of angle iron so that you can mount it in a table, like a cutout table, or you can mount it on a wall if you want. I just showed a little bit of what it could be mounted to, but because I
Very
know
cool.
I've seen some people, they have like their hay on a table and then they can just slide it over and put it in the stand, and then it's kind of like a little station. So we wanted to make something a little more versatile for people if they wanted, do their own workstation or filling station.
So
Yeah,
we should Sorry, go ahead, Megan.
No, I think they look fantastic. Do you want me to send you the Facebook link? Because there is some video stuff. Can you, and we could look at that after the website. I'll look that up right now.
I'm probably not going to be able to access it on my laptop right now. So we should ask, do the hay nets come with the product?
They do not.
Okay, so we should make that clear that people need to provide their own hay nets.
Yep.
So it sounds like you can use a variety of different hay nets then.
Yep. You can use multiple different brands. We also have actually had some customers use bags as well to fill. They work with bags. So that's nice.
Here's the hanging one. So where do you anticipate people using this one?
So a lot of our customers, they keep the hanging one in their trailer. So they hook it on the horse trailer divider and they can fill it in their trailer. A lot of people put it like when they're at shows, they hang it on the stall and fill right in front of their horse. Or people use it at home on their stall front. You can use it on pallets. I mean, pretty much anywhere you can hook something, you can use that one.
So maybe we should point out to people that this is meant to be used to fill the net, not as a permanent mount into the stall where they're feeding the horse, right?
Yep. I've had a lot of people comment that on Facebook about keeping it in the stall with the horse.
So
But
they do
not-
that?
No, they don't. They were asking about it.
Okay, yeah.
They're not intended to be in the stall with the horse or any animal. They're just meant for filling the nets.
And speaking of that, do you have a warranty? Have you had any of the products break?
We have not. We do have warranty. We haven't had any issues with it.
Look at all these good reviews. This is great. This Nicole says, I love my hanging easy stands. They make filling hay nets easy and fast. I keep mine in my trailer and hang it on my divider when I need to fill a net. They're durable, lightweight, and great quality. I recently won another stand for Target Time and will be getting a freestanding one someday. Highly recommend if you don't have one already.
So that, if you go to that review, that is a custom award one right there.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's a
Hey,
yeah.
shall we watch the video?
Yeah.
So that looks easy to attach. That looks great.
That looks awesome.
Got another one to watch. Should we check this one out as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like, I mean, oh my God, where was this product 5, 10, 15 years ago?
Right.
Like 25 years ago. And why did it take 25 years? I mean, do you know how many hay bags I've wrestled? Like, ugh, this is just ingenious.
Look how easy that was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That's like a no-brainer. Where was this product?
I know, and I love how you can hang it anywhere. Like I saw videos hanging it right on the stall. We just saw the trailer, a gate. If you have a wood fence, like, I mean, so easy.
Yep.
Now, what's going to happen when everybody finds out about your product and everybody wants one?
We'll just have to scoop them out. I hope it reaches everybody. I mean, I want to help make other people's lives easier like it has mine. That's my end goal. I just want to help everybody else out.
I like the look of this freestanding one. You could just put it like next to your pile of hay.
Yep.
You just bring your hay nets over, stick them in there, fill them up. You could throw all your filled up hay nuts into a wheelbarrow or a cart or whatever, and that way the mess of filling them is like in one spot. I think this is really awesome.
And what's your favorite product? The standing one or the hanging one?
Oh boy. Honestly, it's kind of a tie for both. I use both of them very equally. So like I keep my freestanding in my barn obviously for at home, and then I created and I keep the hanging one in the trailer with me. So like when I'm at rodeos or shows, I'm able to use it as well. So it's not taking up a bunch of room in my trailer. So it's very equal to me, honestly. I don't know if I could pick one or the other.
I think if you're doing a lot of horse shows and you're traveling and you use a lot of hay nets when you're traveling with your horse, yeah,
Yep.
you need to have one you leave in your trailer, and then you got one sitting here at home in your hair area, or maybe, like you had mentioned on a stall or something where that way you're not forgetting it when you're going to a horse show. Oh my God, I forgot my hay seat.
Yep. I've done
Mhm.
that actually. I've let a friend use it and I forgot it, and I'm like going to fill my hay net and I'm just like, this is so much harder without my stand. Ugh, it's
I want to know what color sells the most.
probably the blue and pink.
I'd be all about the black.
Yeah.
Would you? I think you might lose it like in a dark area of the barn or something. I'd be all about the bright color, like the blue or the pink, like she said,
Yep.
Well,
just because it's something you're never going to like lose sight of.
Right. It sticks out.
you do have a point, and then everybody knows it's yours. Are there any modifications you want to do to them, or are you happy with them?
I mean, I have on our website that if people want to reach out and they find something like an idea that they think of, they can definitely run it by me, because I definitely want to improve them if there's any improvement anywhere that anybody sees besides myself. But so far, I'm pretty happy with the way that we have them manufactured right now.
Can we talk about how the hay net hooks into this? Because actually, I need to go down to, where were the videos? Let's see here. Maybe it's on one of the other ones. Are there hooks where the hay net just kind of catches around the hook, or can you explain that?
Yep, so on all of our stands, there's 4 hooks on each corner, and you just hook the hay net over it. So that black spot right there where your cursor is, there's one on every corner, and you just hook the net right over it. And they
Those
have
videos made it look so easy.
Oh yeah, yep.
They don't fall off.
They don't. They're welded,
Okay.
so they're pretty sturdy. And we did put caps over them, just as another measure of not catching your finger or anything, safety.
I mean, it
And
doesn't look any easier than the video. Like, and it was a partially filled hay net, and she just
Yep.
no problem.
and do you have different sizes, or it's one size?
It's one size. We played around with that a lot too when we first started it, and at the end of it, we discovered this size is perfect for multiple squares, or if people are feeding off round bales, that we've had people do that as well, or large squares too.
300 pounds of hay is more than I would want to put in a hay net.
Oh,
I wouldn't be able to move it. I wouldn't be able to move or tie it up, or even 100-pound hay net would be a pretty rough situation for me. So, but yeah, I could see, I guess, maybe a demand for something that's maybe a little bigger for a big square flake, but at that point, you also have to find a hay net that would fit a large square flake. So that doesn't seem to be something that I would think there would be a large demand for.
Right.
And I have done that. I have fed large square flakes. I have sat out of round bales. So, and yeah, it really was not fun trying to put them in a hay net, but
No.
where was this 10 years ago? I think this is awesome.
Yeah.
And
We love hearing everybody's feedback on it too.
and where are you advertising it?
We have Facebook is our main area. We also have TikTok and Instagram.
I'm just thinking, Megan,
Okay.
of all the barns we've been at in the last couple of months where we've seen hay nuts.
So many people use hay nets, and I was just thinking, like, you should be at the Midwest Horse Fair, you should be at the Minnesota Fair. Like, I think you need a booth.
We
I
are.
think there's gonna be but my concern for you is, like, I think you're gonna get really big, and there's going to be a huge demand that you have to start thinking about your big demand. And what an amazing problem to have, because I think this is just genius, really.
So we are actually going to be at the Minnesota Horse Expo next year.
Okay. You know where you really need to be? You need to be at the Midwest Horse Fair. We want to see you. We're going to be at the Midwest Horse Fair.
Yep.
We will come to your booth.
That's in the works. I'm trying. But
Are
I-
you?
they're limited.
Oh,
Awesome.
you totally should come to Horse Fair. I would love to meet you in person. And I
Yes.
would buy one. Oh, here we go. We have a comment from AV. Anything that saves the lower back from hurting is a great product.
Agreed. 100%.
Totally agree. And we also have some more comments, Steph, too. You want to highlight them? All of the color options. Love them. Looks like a great informative website. I think your website is awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope you guys have submitted for a patent on this so that it doesn't get stolen from you.
Yeah, it's in the works.
Good. Well, don't delay, because you know how people are. Somebody's going to see this. They're going to be like, she doesn't have a patent on it. I'm going to grab it, patent it, and, do bad things. So, because I think this is great. I think you got a great business opportunity here. And like Megan said, I think you're gonna explode and grow. You're gonna have to get all the family members like welding, not just half, but everybody's gonna have to learn to weld.
Yep.
Get a little manufacturing situation going on. Because yeah, I think if you were to go to Midwest Horse Fair, you'd probably have to bring what would you think, Megan? Like 1,000 of them or something?
Yeah, I think so. I think they would definitely sell. I think they're priced right. Anything that helps you with a hay net, I mean, it's totally worth it.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
when you started your business, did you start with a business plan or anything? Just out of curiosity, I always have such a business head, and that I want to know how do they go about running their business?
Honestly, I was just thrown into the wolves. I didn't think anything that this would go anywhere, but the amount of interest I got from it, I knew that it could be something big. And
Mm-hmm.
I just want to help as many people as I can to not struggle like I did.
Yeah, I think that's totally honorable, and I do think that you should. I love business plans. I'm kind of a geek like that. You should run a business plan and make sure and again, same thing for when your business gets so big. Like, how are you going to grow?
I'm just going to have to keep putting work in.
Well, call me.
Okay.
Call
Will
the
do.
Farm Besties, right, Steffi?
Yep.
See, when you come to Midwest Horse Fair, we can sit down.
Yes.
Look at the spreadsheet and help you.
Yes.
Yeah. I think you should. I think it's just an amazing tool. And then also, like, how did you design, like, for someone like me, how did you design your website? I know you designed it, but like, how did you pick the colors? Like, how do you make it work? Like, in terms of, so I've had many clients that want me to go online and that they pay for their lessons, and that just scares me. So have you had any issues having people pay online?
I have not had any issues at all,
Okay.
actually, which is very nice. I don't know. When I picked the color, it was a lot of trial and error. The original site that we had before this, it probably took me a good 4 months to build that website. And to me, I didn't think it looked more professional. So I wanted something a little more professional. So I sat down and I started working on this, and it took me about a month to figure out the color and like just the way I wanted it set up. And I wanted to put the benefits on the front screen because I've had a lot of people comment on my posts on Facebook about how they use a muck tub and trash can. And I wanted it to be known that this is easier than that, even though I know a lot of people are going to still say that a trash can or muck bucket is easier, but I don't know, this coming year, we're going to do things a little different in any place. Like if we're at a show, we're going to let people use them at shows as like a demo so that people can see how truly easy it is. So we're hoping it'll get more traction that way. But
Yeah, that's a great idea. We should mention, or maybe bring up, I saw a comment on the freestanding one, a note about shipping, because it is not a foldable, that freestanding one. So, what generally is like shipping? I realize it's, where are you located, but the size of it, it's got to be somewhat expensive to ship just because of, I think all the new shipping is like dimensional now.
oh yeah.
So do
So
you get a quote? Like, do people, when they go in here and put in their address, and do they get like a shipping quote, or how does that work?
so before I did shipping for that, I pretty much like went coast to coast and majority of states to see what shipping would generally be, and it was about 180 or what for shipping. But I use a platform that gives me about 80% discount, and it still is roughly like 60 to 80. So right now we just have it set as 60 because it is welded together and it's already put together. It is a 3-foot tall box by 2-foot wide. So it is, the dimensions do kill when it comes to shipping.
Yeah.
But
would people be able to, like, if they ordered one of the freestanding and they wanted to order like one of the other ones, could you kind of tuck them into the same box, and that way they could get multiple products in one shipment?
Yep. So we've had a lot of people actually order a freestanding and a hanging, and we just put it in the same box. So it works out really good. But back to the shipping. So our set rate is 60. So like we just had a shipment go out to Texas, and I think it was like $83 on my end. So we just cover whatever it is. We take it out of our pocket to cover the rest of the shipment. So nobody's ever going to underpay for shipping. If anything, we will always pay more for it to get shipped to them.
We have a question. With Christmas fast approaching, do you have a cutoff date to order by to receive in time for Christmas?
We do not. So I say about a week probably before Christmas is a good time to get it before Christmas.
Well, especially with the shipping delays with the carriers, they get really busy and they have cutoff dates.
Yep.
So would you say a week before, like a carrier cutoff for you?
Yeah, 5 days to 7 days, I'd say probably.
If somebody was really wanting to have something overnighted, could they contact you to get like a special overnight charge?
Yep.
So that's an option as well. Another idea here. Ooh, now that is a great idea. Look at that.
Yeah. I never thought of that, but yeah, that would be a good idea.
There you go. Write it down. That's a great idea. The only thing I could think of is with if the truck is not high enough for like a really fully packed full of hay net.
Right.
But that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Or you could build like a stand. It goes in the receiver hitch and it kind of goes up, and then you put it. I think that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Vent wrench TV. Good job.
Yeah, we might have to look in that.
more things for you to make.
Yep. We have another one in the works right now as well that we've already had a lot of interest in. Yep.
Yeah. Have you thought about hiring an employee that can weld and work for you as well? I think you're going to need to.
Yeah, eventually, probably, but right now it's not in the question, I don't think.
She'll become the research and development specialist, and then she'll have a crew doing all the good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you got some great ideas here. We've even got people saying some awesome ideas.
Yep.
Linda says, necessity is the mother of inventions. Great job. I agree.
Yep.
I don't know why somebody didn't come up with this a long time ago. It was you. Smart girl.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any more questions I have other than where was this?
I know. I think we've asked a lot of questions. I still have questions about your horses. I want to know what they are. I want to know what you do with them. Can we make a little intermission, Stephanie? And if anybody has any questions they want to come back to, but I'm still curious about that.
Okay, so I have 2 horses. They're both quarter horses. They're both would they be considered stepsisters? Same dad, different mom.
Half sisters.
Half sister. There we go. My main one, the first one I got, her name's Amara. She's gonna turn 10 this coming year. I use her. She's my everything horse. Like, she's my beginner. Like, I used to give lessons on her. I put my other half on her. She'll be my daughter's starting horse. She's just been really nice horse. And then, so I use her for mainly, she likes pole bending, but she also likes the cow part of it. So I use her pretty much barrel racing, pole bending, breakaway, roping, team roping. I mean, anything, she'll do it. Her sister, she's mainly my gaming horse. She's my main barrel horse and pole horse. She doesn't really like cows.
Wow, you barrel race and you rope?
I do, yep.
That's awesome. You go, girl. Megan and I have been following, we've interviewed a gal about barrel racing and met a few people, and it's fun to watch.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun to watch. Do you still run a barn?
Right now, I do not. We're actually trying to find a place right now, and the market right now hasn't been in our favor, but I will definitely be doing that again once we're established.
And you'll be boarding, you'll be offering lessons, you want to jump into it again? Okay.
I do. Limited this time probably, but yep.
Tell us why. Is it in the blood? Like, what's wrong with us?
We're horse people. I don't know. I live, breathe horses. Like, that's my biggest passion. I'm always happy around them. Like, they change my mood. I don't know, they make me who I am, and that's just what I want to do is horses.
We should let people know kind of the area, what state you're in. And then I have another question. So tell us what state you're in, but then do you bring some of your products with you when you go to events, like roping events or barrel races? And can people say, hey, Janessa, I'm going to blah, blah, blah event in a month. Can you make me a hanging hay easy in, the color pink, because, pink, and then you can just bring it. Is that something that you've had a lot of interest in or not?
Yep. So the main event I go to is Verndale, that I bring stuff. So like this last weekend they were supposed to have a big event, but due to the EIV outbreak, everybody's postponing their events. But we've had a lot of people reach out and want, or I'll put a post out there in the event and be like, if anybody wants to stand, like just message me and we'll bring them there for you so you can save on shipping prices. We don't charge shipping, which is really nice. But yeah, anybody can reach out to me if I'm at an event and I can just bring them a stand.
I was thinking like Pam Bounds, like as an award. I think that would be Have you ever been to Deerfield, Wisconsin? There, Pam Bound runs an amazing barrel racing series, actually all throughout the year, and amazing awards. It's like I'm a dressage rider. We don't have that amazing awards. I was like blown away. Have you ever heard of it?
I might have.
Yeah.
If I seen it, probably I would, but
yeah, I feel like making a connection, like your award should be there. And like, this is an amazing award. Do you agree, Steph? Yeah.
Yeah, her facility is called Showtime Arena in Deerfield.
Yep, I have heard of that. Yep.
Okay, yep.
Thank you, Steph. So tell us your vision, like the barn, everything, because how are you going to do all of the things?
Just work hard. I don't know. I'm the type of person I can't just sit down and not do anything. I always have to be doing something. I'm just a very active person. I hope to see this succeed like beyond what I think, but right now I'm just playing it day by day and hopefully just helping as many people as I can.
So do you love the welding?
I do.
And what got you into that? I'm so curious. Like that's impressive. I mean, it's important that women get into some of these, STEM things. And like, so I work for a large electrician company. So we have electricians. I love seeing all our gals that are out there, our apprentices, our journey workers. Makes me really happy and proud of women in the industry. So I love hearing about women that are doing other things, whether it's plumbing, welding, anything like that. So what got you into that? Just family?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I just seen it and I'm like, you kind of have a creative side when you do it. And I am kind of creative, obviously. But I don't know. It's kind of another big thing of me. It's just peaceful and yeah, I just like being able to make anything whenever I want. Like I have an idea of something that I want to do, I can just go and make it.
What's your favorite, I guess, metal to weld? Like, what's your favorite type of welding? I don't know if that's the right way to ask that question, but I think you know what I'm asking.
I mean, pretty much there's different types of welding. So there's stick, TIG, MIG. I mainly do MIG. I do know how to do all the others, but MIG is just, to me, I just enjoy it more. But I don't know, just, yeah.
Can you
Okay.
explain what that is for us dummies?
Yeah, because I know how to solder. So, what are you talking about, lady?
So, like, stick welding is, you have this, this is hard for me to explain without showing, but it's a stick and you just start welding within it, like slowly just picks away and then you'll have to put a new stick on. That's mainly for like outdoor stuff, like heavier duty metal. When
Is
you
that
don't,
kind of like Megan describing soldering? Is it sort of like that, where you got like a piece of solder, but it's something different?
that's
No.
actually TIG.
Okay,
So,
you know what's funny? I have to interrupt you because you're like, it's so peaceful. It's so this. I am like the least handy person. And I remember my dad teaching me, and I'm like, God damn it, it won't do that. And then it bubbles. And I'm like, lady, you got some major talent. So, anyway, keep going. Explain to us.
so TIG is kind of like soldering in a way. You have the wire in the one hand and then you have the hand or the stick in the other and you slowly feed it, and it just, you keep feeding it. And then so like MIG is wire feed, so it's kind of like the same thing, but it's built into the gun. So you just hold the trigger and it slowly feeds, and you just put a bead down, is what they're called. But I don't know how else to explain it anymore without showing. But
I think you did great. I understood bead actually. And so, have you also thought of other ideas and have made other things, or this is the first? Tell us more.
I've thought of a lot of other stuff to make. Nothing's been in the works. It's when you think of something, there's a lot of trial and error behind it. So you have to, I don't know, just wait it out till you find exactly what makes it perfect or the way you want it or envision it. So, but
And does your family support you? We haven't even asked you family questions. I mean, you don't have to go into great detail, especially with children, but like, does your family support you? It sounds like it. And they like what you're doing.
yeah, so my family supports the business side of it. They don't, since I'm first generation horse owner, we all know that they're expensive. So they don't really support the horses side of it so much, but I have plenty of friends, and my other half side of the family, they support me in that aspect of it. So I just have a good group of people behind me on this one.
That's awesome. And you know what I was thinking, like as we were talking about all this stuff, is once you get everything patented so that it's yours, you can reach out to some of the big like hay net producers. You know, there are some well-known brands out there to potentially collaborate on stuff. You
Yeah,
know, become a dealer for them and bundle it in with your product. That
yeah.
I think would be amazing because Megan and I were at, what show is that, Megan, at Lion Energy? I think it might have been the Interscholastic. And we met a gal who was a distributor of a lot of supplements and feed additive products, but she also was a dealer or a distributor of a certain brand of hay nets. So I feel like that's an opportunity for you right there. But till you get stuff patented, don't be giving anybody an idea and steal your stuff, right?
Yep, yep. So we are actually in a store now, which is good news. So we're actually at a Bit Attack in Verndale, Minnesota. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's, I take it, at a big tack shop or,
Yep. Yep.
yeah. I I just feel like there's so many opportunities. I think you're gonna have to put your seatbelt on and get ready because I think the space shuttle is gonna take off or the rocket ship because yeah, I think you got great products.
Thank you.
I totally agree. Congratulations. And is there anything else we should tell our subscribers as we're talking about it?
I don't know, just stay tuned for more ways. We have a bunch of other ways that we're looking so that it meets everybody's needs.
And they should contact you. The website is down at the bottom. I think we've seen it multiple times. They should order their own stand, right? Christmas is coming.
Men, get your woman one of these. Trust me, I've had a lot of guys order these for their women, and they are very pleased.
That is
I would have been
awesome.
very happy because I think this is phenomenal. And again, I keep saying, where was this 10 years ago? Where was this 5 years ago? Yes. Men, get your ladies a nice gift.
And then what are the socials that you're on?
So we're on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
All right. Cool.
We
Hey,
also are
so
doing.
are we.
Yeah.
So we are too. Everybody subscribe. We
Yes.
need you because we're going to keep bringing you great products such as Easy Hay or Hay EZ. I better get it right. Yeah. So, Steph, do you have any other questions?
I don't think so. Not yet. I can't wait to see what's coming. I can't wait to see what else you're coming up with because I think you got a great start here.
Same here.
But keep it secret till you patent it and roll it out.
Yep.
Cool.
We do also have Black Friday deals. So.
Oh,
What is that?
See, you were hiding this from us. Come on, tell us. We were just talking about men. You need to buy your ladies in your life this, and yeah, the gifting season. Do tell, do tell. Where do they go, and how do they get the deals?
So we have it posted on all of our socials that Friday all day, like midnight to 11:59 p.m. The whole website is 20% off.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys hear that? Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, all day, 20% off. That's awesome.
Yep.
So is there going to be a coupon? Is it going to be an instant when the cart, anything you add in the cart? How's it going to work?
Yep. So pretty much anything that's in the cart, it'll be 20% off.
I recommend people buy the freestanding hay net or hay EZ, I should say, and then add on the other two, and you can cram it in the box, and they're going to save on shipping on all of that.
Oh yeah.
My gosh, you know what they need to do is talk to people in their barn and go in on some of these. Order a bunch of them together. Even shipping. I'm sure at some point you'll have to increase the fee, but like if there was like 4 people in a boarding barn that all wanted the hanging one for traveling to horse shows, could they bundle?
Yep.
There you go.
I'm thinking, like, what a great Christmas gift for a barn owner. Like, here you go. Thank you for taking care of my horse. Don't hurt your back.
Yep.
Or a barn owner to their staff.
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate you. We want to make your life a lot easier while you're caring for the horses.
Yep.
Yeah. I keep looking to the side because I'm looking at the website. Was there anything else that we wanted to show? Do I need to go back to the website at all? I think we went through most of the stuff.
Yeah. We also do have sponsored rider.
Yes, we should talk about that.
Tell us about that.
So our first official professional is Dusky Lynn Hall.
Yay!
Yep. We do have our rider application open right now too.
Okay.
I believe till December 15th. If you go to our Facebook, it's pinned right at the top, so anybody can apply. You don't have to have the stand to apply, but you'll get discounts and everything. It's also on our website. If you go to Meet Team Hay EZ, it's linked right under Dusky Lynn Hall's name, so you can apply.
Looks like we've got some nice links on your website here to get to the socials.
Yep.
Let's see if this works. No promises.
It's going to work. I believe in you.
I'm going to let it load and make sure it works before I share it. Here we go. You ready? Ah, look at that. The magic of a click. All right, here we are. So here is your Facebook page. Everybody see that? So they search you as Hey EZ on Facebook. They can follow you. There we go.
And there's some great videos on the Facebook page. I enjoyed watching the videos. Do you do those as well?
A lot of them are customers record themselves and they send them to me, but some of them are myself or my other half using it.
Yeah, I think they were great videos. So thank you for posting them.
Yeah.
We got to, call out again the whole, hello, everybody, Black Friday's coming up. Look at that. 20% off, just as we mentioned.
There it is. Look at that. So easy, staff.
Where was this? Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, here we go. Come on, people. Black Friday. Gifting season for the ladies in your life or your barn staff.
Yep.
Or for yourself for like the next show season. Put it in your trailer. It's going to be ready to go and make your life so much easier.
Or your barn bestie.
Yeah. Hey, did you see this one, Megan? Does that look familiar?
It does look familiar. I have seen that somewhere.
I love the pink one. I'm not going to lie. I am a fan of the pink.
Yep.
I like the black one.
Come on, Meg. Team Pink, Megan.
Nope.
Is there any maintenance to these?
There is not.
Hose them off occasionally if they get gross, but other than that, there's nothing, right?
Yep.
Love it. Any particular video? Oh, look at that. Let's watch this one. If it'll load with my internet.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Yeah, we don't need to get a violation. We'll just turn that right off. You gotta be careful. You know, YouTube might have a little bit of hiss about that. But oh, what do we got going on here? You were talking about this upcoming events that you have on occasion.
Yep.
Brought the goods too. Anything else you want us to show on your social here on Facebook?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. We're going to go back to encouraging people for Black Friday. Get all the gifties. See if there's any more questions or comments. Don't see anything. Does anybody out there watching have any more questions for her?
I don't see any.
No, I don't see any either. Give them a
No.
second. But thank you so much for your time. I think you have an amazing business and it's going to explode. I think you got to put your seatbelt on and prepare for some really great success.
I hope so.
Definitely going to have to revisit seeing you when you're going crazy. And I can't wait to hear about the super secret stuff that's in the works. Right, Megan?
That's right. And I want to see you at Midwest Horse Fair in person.
I'm trying.
Get her done. Well, thank you so much for all of your time. Thank you for everyone who's been watching. And yeah, have an amazing Thanksgiving. And don't forget Black Friday. Right, Steph?
That's right.
And
Gifting season is upon us. Get the goodies. I would have loved one of these for, a holiday present or a birthday gift. Heck yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I think we can say goodbye and thank you to everybody watching and thank you. Here's the website. Make sure you all write that down, right?
Yep.
You got it there. It'll also be down. It's in the description on the video, but thank you, Janessa and Megan. Always good to see you.
Thank you.
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for everybody who's watching. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.